All right, here we have a very, very special car. It's a 2011 Ford Mustang GT 5.0. It's the candy red paint. Absolutely gorgeous. This just turned 8,000 miles. When we got it in, it had 7,000 and some change on it. It turned 8,000 with me driving it over here to pull it in. We bought this out of a private collection of a bunch of cars. The guy bought a couple of new cars each year until he passed away. The car was garaged its entire life in Utah. It is the candy apple paint with the saddle brown leather upholstery with the glass top. It is absolutely gorgeous. Like I said, just turned 8,000 miles. It's got all the red lighting accents on the inside. The Mustang lights up red. Inside the cup holders light up red. It is dual side climate control, so it's a premium package. So it has dual side climate control, dual side heated seats, factory navigation. This is just a beautiful, beautiful combination. Now I'm just gonna try and go over it slowly, and then look at that glass roof. It's got a cover. You can slide forward and cover it, and it'll lock in place, or you can slide it back. And it's essentially a panoramic roof, but it's called a glass top on these Mustangs, and not very many of them have it. So as time goes on, this will be a great collector car for someone. It's got Pirelli tires all the way around. I haven't looked at the code. I don't know whether the original tires or not. It was stored indoors. They're in excellent condition. They probably are the original tires, which would date them out, but they're not cracking at all. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, look at the brakes, the rotors, everything on this car is like new. I know. I always get some naysayer that comes on and is like, oh, well, nothing's new unless it's new. Well, go buy a new one then. It's not new even when it's new. But this is as close as it gets. I mean, it really is. It's absolutely gorgeous. The paint really looks different in different lights. Outside, it looks more like what you're seeing right here on the top, a much brighter color than how it's coming across in here. But I'm gonna go around the rest of the exterior and across the roof here. Like, this is like a new car. It drives like a new car. It feels like a new car. It's got less than 8,000 miles on it. There's a 14 Ford Power Stroke diesel that he towed his camper with that is also bought out of the same collection. And then there's an unbelievable Jeep Wrangler Unlimited 2005 with 27,000 original miles, 6-speed manual that will also be coming up here on my website, all bought from the same collection. So some of what came out of this collection is already sold, but this is one that came in and I did not already have a buyer for it. So this is your chance to buy a car. We're gonna advertise this, and this is where it always kills me. 30 grand is a world of money for this car. 30 grand is incredibly cheap for this car, for what you're getting, for the level of car you're getting, for that kind of money. You can't buy a hamburger for that kind of money anymore. So that's where I always end up getting one or two naysayers like, 30 grand, I could have bought that, you know, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, well then you should have, you know? But now, they're a lot more money, and this is a collector car. It really is, with the top, and then look at this beautiful motor. Look at this beautiful 5.0. It's just been sitting here purring like a kitten. It is 100% corrosion-free, just absolutely like new. I could ask more money for this car, and I really think it would pull it, but I got a pretty good deal on it. So 30 grand is the number on this. I'll probably advertise it at $29,900, and and you're essentially getting a new Mustang. So a new Mustang GT that's been lightly used and garaged. So if that's what you're looking for, just a really nice cruiser. This is an automatic car, so just a really nice, I mean, you could daily this car if you wanted to. Worlds of fun to drive, pristine, really pristine condition, and the glass top with the, I say the glass top a lot, but there's a few things. It's kind of a combination. The candy red paint, the glass top, and the saddle brown leather interior. The combination of them being a premium package is what really sets this car off. And then of course the fact that this car only has 8,015 miles. You get rear trunk pop, you got your traction control. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in first gear here so that I can take a image of this and you can see it's got Microsoft Sync, it's got dual side heated seats, full factory touchscreen navigation system. Let's go climate. So you've got all your climate adjustments down here, so your driver and passenger can have separate temperatures. You got a 12-volt outlet up there. And then if you open this compartment back here, it has a USB port, an auxiliary port, and a charge port over there in the corner that's kind of hard to see. Guys, we didn't have this car detailed. We didn't do a thing to it. Came in with current oil by mileage, expired by date, which is pretty typical on one of these. But, I mean, it's got, what? It's got 500 miles on the current full synthetic oil, but it expired in 2022. So if you want to change it, that's your prerogative. It looks like beautiful honey still. So yeah, and then this has the shaker audio system. I don't know what all that includes. You can look it up online. It's got the full shaker audio system, and it's got a CD player in there still too. So all right, guys, I think that pretty much concludes this. I hope somebody calls up, and I'm sure they will within a short period of time, that is in love with this car as much as I am. It's just a world of car for that kind of money. So come on out, pick it up. You won't be disappointed. Thanks for watching, guys.